Hello dear Gemini, I will tell you today's horoscope for September 7th, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. If one of your children, if you have any, has a behavioral problem today, you must teach them that in life there are always punishments when we don't do things right. Of course, I'm talking about some kind of punishment that doesn't involve anything physical, but rather something that teaches them a good lesson. If you're not sleeping well at night, it may be due to the responsibilities you have that are exceeding your current capabilities. If you need someone to help you, you should ask for help. You had an interest in someone recently, and it's likely that it has faded in some way. Don't think all is lost. Perhaps the timing wasn't right to start something, as this person will likely come back to try something else. You're behaving like someone who has everything under control, and probably not. You should pay closer attention to your children today, if you're sure you're aware of them, as it will be a day to teach respect to those who teach them. You could receive a complaint from the school or someone in charge, so be careful with that. Your partner may be going through a weak moment, so try to act as the protective person at this time. If they say something mean to you or get angry easily, ignore them, don't argue, or provoke them. Work has projections, so take advantage of taking a few days off if you can. Otherwise, try to work well as you have been doing so far. You're highly evaluated and are being considered for a better paying position. Don't let life get tough for you. You're making some bad decisions, you need to start paying more attention. If you have the chance to find a good person in your life, you should stay with them. It's very likely that you'll spend your entire life searching for an ideal that doesn't exist. If you love someone intensely today, you should try to keep this love intact in the future. Gemini is characterized by their fighting spirit and the ability to overcome anything bad that may happen. If you've recently experienced a loss, it's likely that today you'll have the strength to move forward. A loved one will give you very wise advice today. Don't stop listening, it's important. Love is present in your life, but it's not yet time to meet someone new. Gemini knows that some people don't seek the common good for everyone, but that's always been the case. When you're aware of who those people are and decide to remove them from your life, they can always convince you that something better can happen. That's why you have to accept loss sometimes. If you're getting to know someone, don't keep them on your mind all the time, as all you'll achieve is create doubts and insecurities about this relationship. Keep your mind occupied with other things. They'll contact you when it's convenient or when they're done with their daily work. A difficult task will be assigned to you during the day. You'll likely feel it's too big for you and your abilities, but don't give up. You can overcome any professional obstacle that's put in front of you. Watch your back and get the appropriate amount of rest, because that will keep you away from very bad moments for your body right now. You're entering a good stage of life. Returning to childhood for a moment is very necessary, as it teaches us to look at things with a slightly more innocent eye. Life makes us hard and sometimes cools our feelings, filling us with fears and insecurities. If you're in a mature stage of life, you'll enjoy the people around you. Your children and grandchildren, if you have any, will give you a wonderful day. Enjoy them. A very elegant and well-off person will hire your services. Make sure you take good care of them. This person may find more jobs, which will be very rewarding. If you have the opportunity to spend the whole day with the person you love, then surprise them by taking them on a trip to the beach or the countryside to enjoy a wonderful day together. Be patient with your partner. If you're in a stable relationship, they may be irritable today for reasons you don't understand. If they're not willing to talk about it, don't pressure them to tell you what's happening. Gemini may feel a little lost today because something inside has been bothering them for some time. It could be a problem they haven't been willing to resolve out of fear or because they haven't faced the situation they may be experiencing. Avoid getting depressed or sad today, this will only increase the feeling of emptiness you may be experiencing. Possible problems with low energy include eating healthy carbohydrates, avoiding refined and overly processed flours, and avoiding excess sodium in your diet. Choose fiber and low-salt foods. Never forget, Gemini, that you can only be happy if you believe things can work out as naturally as possible. So, you really should start deciding on the good things you're receiving in your life. Gemini, if you don't believe things should work out the right way, then you're going to have to give more of yourself. Remember that, Gemini. If you expect people to bow down to you all the time, you'll never find anyone to share your life with. Gemini, start changing your attitude toward others. If you can do that, then you'll succeed. For work, you might try to say a little more in an interview. If you do things well and calmly, you could land that position you've been dreaming of. Sometimes it's good not to say all the information you have to say in order to get a good position. Don't think all day long that things are going to turn out badly in all the areas that matter to you in life, Gemini. That alone could bring good health. Sometimes love can be a heavy burden. So don't hesitate to tell your partner. If you feel overwhelmed, like today, you can and should tell them how you feel, so that both of you are aware of the common weight you carry and the obligations that caring for each other entails. This way, you will give each other greater encouragement. It is written that you will have a great encounter today, with a person of any of the signs most compatible with yours, Aries and Sagittarius. This encounter will be related to the number 5, your lucky number. As you can see, all that's missing is for you to say yes to that proposal. Sadness is a heavy burden. That's why today you must let go of it, because what can't be remedied is irremediable, and the past is the past. Today you are allowed to focus on the here and now, and at this moment, it's only fair that you feel once again the joy of living. They're going to propose a project to you that seems foolish and unviable. And although it will raise your suspicions from the start, you must accept being part of it. No one in this world better than you, with all your talent, can pull it off, and that's why they're coming to you. Prove, once again, what you're capable of. It's time to be aware of what you should and shouldn't do. Making choices is always important. Always remember this advice. Don't try something with a new person who might enter your life if you have a previous commitment to someone else. If you already think the relationship with the person you're currently with is over, try to talk this through and end things with this person before doing something that could hurt them in ways you can't imagine. Going out to new places and meeting new people is always a good idea. Don't wait for life to show you the way in this regard. You should do things to expand your social world. It's very important. It's always good to take time out in your relationship to have a romantic evening or a nighttime stroll through the city. You can try going to a restaurant that doesn't involve as much expense, but that allows you to break away from your routine and enjoy a good time together. Spending some time alone will be the perfect solution to think about that issue that's keeping you from sleeping peacefully. You could experience a distancing from your current partner. If you want to win back love, go back to basics and do the things that made you fall in love in the first place. An older man will want to give you advice on how to manage your relationship. Listen to him, as he has more experience than you. Someone will give you a greeting that will brighten your day. Don't stop paying attention to that person. They want to win your attention, and they're not just interested in your friendship, but in something more. You should learn to do a new type of work today at your job. Don't be afraid to experiment with something you've never done before. You'll receive a very positive evaluation. If you have a hidden love, this isn't a good time to reveal it today. Wait until you're sure it's reciprocated. You have a problem that may be affecting your life, but as the old saying goes, put a smile on your face when things get tough, so it's important to start seeing the positive aspects of your life. It's not good to hold so much resentment toward the person you were with in the past. They'll likely talk to you again today, or you'll have a fleeting encounter on the street, which will bring back many memories. If you have the chance to forgive them, do it without hesitation. Time has passed, and now it's a different story. Stop dwelling on that problem that's keeping you up at night. Sometimes it's better to listen to your intuition rather than overthink things. You have to start letting go of the things that aren't good for you, and this also includes certain people in your life who don't contribute anything. Always prefer those who support you and want to see you well. You know who they are, they've supported you for a long time. Gemini is going through a somewhat strange time, so you need to pay more attention to the path ahead. Don't wish for things that aren't relevant. Only with a good plan can you achieve better things. You're seeing everything from a positive perspective. Keep at it from now on, Gemini. In love, you need to see the possibilities around you. If you're dating someone and things aren't going well, it's better to talk and see if they'll move forward, or it's better to leave things there. Love requires more care. Don't lose the ability to show affection to your partner. You need to make changes in the way you're carrying out your work. You're probably going through a time where it's a bit difficult to do certain things, especially if it involves new obligations or using a technology that has just arrived at your workplace. You may have foot pain in the afternoon. Try soaking them in warm salt water, it will relieve your discomfort. Don't lose your sense of wonder, nor your ability to see the best in people. You're not looking too closely at your past, which means you're not learning from your mistakes or from what happened to you. You need to take some time to start looking back a little, you won't regret it. A person you thought was forgotten will come back to your mind today, so you need to make a decision. If you want to talk to them, now's a good time to do so. Don't let time pass. They may need your help, or you both need to have one last conversation to close things properly. It's time to forget, and for that, you need to talk. Love is on the rise, and you'll have a great day with your partner. You could receive an invitation from them, or if that doesn't happen, take the initiative and start thinking about a romantic dinner or a night out on the town. Try talking to your partner about the importance of both of you stopping wasting so much money on non-essential things. Getting your finances in order can allow you to indulge in the luxuries and treats you deserve, without having to stop saving for a rainy day. Certain periods in which you haven't had a good time, but have clung to them as memories that complete you in some way, are beginning to fade away. All of this is because you've probably accepted the advice of some people who told you to let go of the past once and for all. It's an excellent time to start loving again and give yourself the opportunity to meet someone new. Don't make any business deals today, you should pay close attention to what you're signing, so it's advisable to reread the terms and conditions of the contract. What you have to show right now isn't a story of energy and intensity. You always keep a lot of things inside, so what you have to do to make things happen the way you truly want them to is just to be as natural as possible. So don't worry, Gemini, you know how to show your true essence. There's no need for things to appear as they aren't, so make sure you're as natural as possible. Erase that worried expression when what you really want is to be happy and love fully. Don't forget this during this day, Gemini. It's always good to become aware of the things you want most in life. You're putting very little effort into work, and it shows. Your bosses notice, so don't stop trying to have a much more vital connection with the person who's truly on your path and can teach you a lot about your life's work. It won't be a mystery what they'll tell you to take better care of your health. You already knew that, but it's always good to reaffirm it. Today's astral rhythm. Cosmic energy level, the attractive tone of your personality that wins everyone over with the right words. Dangerous tendencies, recklessness, anxiety, and haste that you should avoid. Don't neglect the essential by taking care of the secondary. Quote of the day: when you feel lost and don't know where to go, follow the scent of your dreams. Relationship prediction: things will go very well today if your partner is an air sign like yours. Relationships may be more tense with signs such as Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You are in harmony with the other air elements, as well as with 2 fire elements, Sagittarius and Leo. If you are single, your love life is now in a process of emotional consolidation, and you will soon be with that person who is so important to you. Universal number: it's 1 in numerology, the sum is reduced to a single digit. Auspicious hours: according to Eastern European Standard Time and should be adjusted to your national time zone. 7:20 a.m., 11:15 a.m., 3:20 p.m., 6:45 p.m. Lucky numbers: according to Chance, these are 14, 21, 28, and 34. You are reaching the point you've been waiting for some time. The situation that has been bothering you is about to end. Today is the day to start smiling and look positively at the problem that may be affecting you. At work, you will be able to see the achievements of all your efforts thanks to an extra bonus or the promise of one for the future. Constancy and perseverance are important to achieve your goals. Whether in studies or at work, those born under Mercury will find on this day the fighting spirit they may have thought was lost. If you find yourself going through a breakup, don't get discouraged or think that love doesn't exist. The possibility of a new love arriving is growing stronger. Take care of your joints. You may feel tired and worn out today, so a good rest is always good. It's time to pick up the pace toward what you want to achieve. Life comes at you quickly, and the opportunities you need to seize are passing you by because you're taking so long to seize them. You may have to host a relative or friend in your home today due to an unplanned situation or a trip to your current location. If you have siblings, there's a chance you'll receive some very important news from them. This will make you feel very happy and give you the opportunity to grow closer. You're experiencing the joy of falling in love again. Don't let everything go too slowly. Pick up the pace and dare to move on to the next stage with this person, because it's worth it. Some extra money will come your way today. You don't need to save it. It's better to make improvements to your house or buy an appliance you urgently need. You're growing as a human being, but you should also grow in other ways. Finances are important today, so you should keep an eye on your expenses and look for new ways to generate income. It's likely you're not earning enough, and that's making you feel discouraged. You're in a period of change, and others can see that without you even saying it. It's not too difficult to hide the smile you've been wearing on your face lately and what you've been telling everyone. They've seen your positive attitude toward life. Don't try to pretend that nothing has happened. If you're in the study phase, it's a good idea to start thinking about continuing your studies abroad. It will be an experience that will not only teach you a lot but will also make you grow as a person and as a professional. Gemini can't help but see the best from now on. When you truly have something you want, you'll be able to see things as a better path. Don't say what you don't feel, but rather think that there are things that will progress in a better way from now on. You have a very good time to experience love again. Today, someone will make you an unexpected invitation. Don't let things from the past or the fears you currently have in this area prevent you from accepting the invitation. It will be a very good thing for you. Enjoy it. If you're studying, it's not yet time to sit back and wait for the fruits of your labor to arrive. You must put in more effort. A possible exam will bring you difficulties this week. Gemini is going through a good time in its life. If you're at a mature age, this takes on even more force, as you can see the things around you. There are other people in the world. You are not the center of the universe, and you must begin to understand that. You must accept that everyone has their space and that you often fail to give the necessary importance to the ideas, advice, and comments of others. Try to live in harmony with those around you. You will have a better quality of life and may discover wonderful things about those around you. Someone who is looking for someone with your characteristics for a job could offer you a great opportunity to grow and improve your skills in the field where you develop as a professional. It will be an excellent opportunity for you. Don't pass it up. You need to have a serious conversation with your partner today about what they're asking for as conditions to continue the relationship. Remember that when love is blocked, the relationship is headed for failure. Try to change this. Don't forget to include legumes and healthy carbohydrates in your diet, and avoid processed foods with refined flour if you don't want to gain weight. You're facing a time when everything seems wrong. You tend to clip the wings of people who come to you with news or an idea they have to implement. Remember that being pessimistic with those you love will only lead them to distance themselves from you and choose to share their experiences with someone who will encourage them rather than bring them back to reality. At work, you should avoid clashes with co-workers and start being more positive. A man close to you will approach you to tell you he needs something important from you. Don't refuse to help him. Love has communication problems. There will likely be a moment in the day when you fail to understand each other. Work on it so it doesn't happen again. You know very well, Gemini, that many people in life can truly say a lot of things but not mean it from the heart, so don't be fooled by people who don't really have much to do with what you're doing right now and respond much more to what you went through in the past. You feel many things for this new person who's entering your life, but somehow it's not enough for you to let out all the good you can be and do for someone else. So you really should make up your mind and start truly thinking that things in your life always have to happen step by step, Gemini. Don't throw something away just because you don't have the same things you always expect. There's great joy in difference, so today, if you have a sense of adventure and stop to think about the things that might be important to you, you should take advantage of what's happening in your professional life, which could be very useful for your journey. If you wait a little longer to say that something isn't right inside you, you could end up with a health problem. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.